Hey guys, and welcome back to the FFFHQ. So, did you guys grow up eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I don't know about you, but it was one of my favorite breakfasts growing up. And I still love it as an adult. But what I don't love is all the sugar and weird additive ingredients that I can't even pronounce. So today we're gonna make a super easy, minimal ingredient remake of Cinnamon Toast Crunch that's also sugar-free, low-carb, keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, everything-free, but it tastes exactly like your favorite childhood breakfast. Cannot wait for you to start your mornings with this. So let's dive right into this recipe. Before we dive into our childhood and adult breakfast of our dreams, I'm gonna give you a little 101 in measuring flour. So most people will take their measuring cup and just scoop it right into your container, which is the wrong way to do it. You're gonna really pack it in there and actually end up getting too much flour, which can really affect your recipe. So the best way to do it is to scoop your flour from your container right into your measuring cup, kind of shaking it out as you go. So you wanna overpack it, which is why we have our little paper towel. And then use a fork, which just has a nice flat side, to level it off really evenly. It's 105 grams. It's also really important to weigh your flour just to make sure, because all measuring cups, although they say 1 cup, they're all a little bit off, which again can affect your recipe. So once we have our flour, we can put our almond flour back into our container. We're gonna add some coconut flour. Lots of cinnamon, because it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, with a little bit of salt. And monk fruit. And then we're just gonna stir it all together. So monk fruit is our sugar-free alternative. It's from a plant that comes from China or Thailand, and then the juices are then pressed to make crystals. So it's natural, it's low glycemic, so it doesn't raise your blood sugar like a regular sugar, and it tastes pretty good. Once it's all mixed and the smell of cinnamon is filling up your nose, we're gonna add 1 egg white. You can use an egg white separator if you're not confident in your hand separating skills. And some melted coconut oil. This will make it really, really crispy, and it doesn't give a weird coconut taste, don't worry. And mix it all together. Once it's all mixed, it's not gonna come together quite yet until you really get messy and get your hands in there. So you wanna just knead it all together until your mixture comes into a sticky ball. So you wanna make sure you pack it all together, it's nice and stuck together in a ball, and it's ready to roll. Got our little ball of cinnamon toast, not crunchy, but soon to be crunchy goodness. So now we're gonna make the little squares. So you wanna use 2 pieces of parchment paper, or else this will stick all over your counter and you'll have a huge mess and you'll be sad and no Cinnamon Toast Crunch for you. So put it on your parchment paper and flatten out a little bit. Cover it with another parchment paper, kind of like when we made those low-carb keto sugar-free sugar cookies. We're kind of gonna roll it the same way. So roll it really thin, about 1/16 of an inch. And voila, it is 1/16 of an inch thin. So now we're gonna cut them into about 3/4 inch squares. Once you got that squared away, get it? Crack myself up. Anyways, we are going to transfer all the little squares to a parchment paper lined or Silpat pan. Leave a little bit of space between each square, or else they don't get as crispy. So having an offset spatula, which is this little guy here, is gonna help you a lot to pick up each square without it taking about 1,000,000 hours. So once everything is ready to go on your pan, we are gonna sprinkle a little bit more monk fruit. Just makes it nice and sweet and spicy. And now we're just gonna go spend a little time in the oven to make them nice and crispy. So I have our oven set to 425 degrees. You want a nice high temperature to make them nice and crispy. We're gonna bake them for about 5 to 8 minutes until they're really golden brown. They burn quickly, so make sure you keep an eye on them. They're lightly golden brown, but they're not gonna be crunchy when you get them out of the oven. You have to let them cool completely to room temperature, and then I promise they'll be nice and crunchy. And that's it. Perfect cinnamon toast crunch. To store them, make sure you put them in an airtight container like a Tupperware. I like to keep them in the fridge to maintain freshness, and they'll stay nice and crispy for a good week or so. So whether you like to eat them in a bowl with some milk, or if you're like me and you just like to snack away, you're gonna love these low carb, sugar-free, gluten-free, and grain-free cinnamon toast crunch that's gonna remind you of your childhood. If you try them, please leave a comment below and let me know what you think. I also really appreciate a like and a thumbs up of the video. The full recipe is in the video description below. And make sure you come back next week because I have a fun Valentine's Day chocolatey recipe for you. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the videos every single week. Go enjoy your breakfast and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.